Criminals only. You could say all your naughty things about me. Oh, by the way, I had a microphone in that room the whole time. It's like naughty things only, guys. It's such a funny thing. Like,
it's the best advertising.
What do you think is going to happen? He can still come in. We haven't killed him, have we? Did we kill him? Did you kill him?
I think I killed him.
You killed him. Well, Lucas is
gone.
gone.
Order some lunch soon. I might order some
I
lunch
already
later.
ate some lunch.
You don't want any food?
Twist my arm.
Yeah.
Twist my arm.
Okay.
What is this? Telegram app founder.
We're doing more Russian news, but not really. Okay. Telegram app founder Pavel Durov reportedly arrested at French airport. So the founder of Telegram has been arrested in France.
Yep.
Now, this guy, I mean, we'll go into why he was arrested later. It's a very long saga.
I'm excited.
You know what Telegram is?
I use Telegram all the time to buy drugs.
Oh, yeah. There you go. There
we go.
It's a very useful application. Yep. He was traveling aboard his private jet, was subject to an arrest warrant. You know what I'm saying. What's kind of nuts about him? So he's got $15 billion. I guess lots of people are using Telegram and Kontaktia, which is Russian Facebook.
VK?
Yeah.
How do you make money on Telegram? Because Telegram...
I don't know.
I'm just going to look at my phone.
He photosynthesized.
He photosynthesized?
But the thing is, okay, so he just got arrested in France.
Yeah.
Whatever reason, we'll get into later. But he left Russia in 2014 because the government was trying to get him to shut down opposition communities on his Kontaktia platform.
Yep.
And he was like, no, I won't do that. And he fled.
Sick.
And now he's got Telegram as well in the West. And now Western government's also coming after him to get him to censor it. Now, we'll get into it. I will read through the article of why it's being censored. I feel like it's a gray zone. Like, I don't like media being censored, but also I know there's some really fucked stuff on Telegram. So, like, it's, you know, if you can be good about it, you can censor the hate speech.
Well, the premise of Telegram, right, is that it's anonymous messaging.
Yeah.
So people don't know what you're doing. So obviously that is going to lead to drug sales, but also child pornography.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that it's prevalent on there.
Yeah. So let's see what they're saying. Now, somehow I've stumbled upon an archive version of this article. So I guess there's
what
no
is
paywall.
CSAM? I would presume because of, is that child sexual adult material or something?
Yeah. Okay, Telegram chief executive Pavel Durov was expected to appear in court on Sunday after being arrested by French police at an airport near Paris. Okay, what have we got? He was coming from Baku in Azerbaijan. That is the most Russian oligarch behavior I've ever seen. Yeah. Baku to Paris. Violence against minors. Okay, so it's literally all about child exploitation content. Had issued an arrest warrant for Mr. Durov for a preliminary investigation into alleged offences including fraud, drug trafficking, cyberbullying, organised crime, and promotion of terrorism, another source said.
What's funny is that the first person I heard this from was Elon Musk.
Yeah. And he's like, democracy.
Democracy, we need to protect child porn.
I mean, that's what he does, though.
Yeah, literally. We saw his tweets. It's fucking hilarious.
Enough of Telegram's impunity, said one of the investigators, adding they were surprised Mr. Durov had come to Paris knowing he was a wanted man. I think I don't know, it's kind of tricky with this kind of stuff because, like, you know, the state's obviously using this to expand their influence in social media and stuff like that, which is bad. But I think the state should be regulating this stuff. And I think it's the price you pay. If you want people to, like, not share child exploitation on the internet, you're going to have to rely on the state to do some arresting. Yes. Like, you can be all about free speech and state power, but at the end of the day, like, there are certain things that the state has to do that I'm comfortable with them doing.
Yes, exactly. And also, I think that free speech, yes, is you're allowed to have that as the main point of an app, but you should regulate child porn without the government coming to intervene on your app.
Well, I mean, if you run an app. Also, like, why do you want that on there?
Why do you want that on there?
What is wrong with you?
What are you talking about? Like the...
Okay, the encrypted messaging app based in Dubai has positioned itself as an alternative to US-owned platforms, which have been criticized for their commercial exploitation of users' personal data.
Just so funny from an anonymous app.
Yeah. In an honest interview with Tucker Carlson, he got the idea to launch an encrypted messaging app after coming under pressure from the Russian government working at Kontaktia, a social network he created before selling it and leaving Russia in 2014. Okay, we don't really know anything here. So I guess the trial hasn't happened yet. He's literally just arrested, and the clauses are about child sexual exploitation, cyberbullying, organized crime, terrorism. I mean, drug trafficking, organized crime, I don't care. They should have an app. Like, what do you mean?
The funniest one was in Australia, the police created an app similar to Telegram called like Secret or something.
Signal.
No, it wasn't Signal.
No, we already have Signal. Because I use Signal.
I use Signal as well. But it was another app, and basically they set it up, and then obviously everyone that joined, I think they were all bikies, and they used to sell drugs, and then the police owned it.
Yeah, and they arrested everyone after a while of letting everyone post shit. They were like, okay, well now you're under arrest because you used our app.
Which is such a
idiot.
Funny idea to just be like, hey guys, I'm going to make a secret room in my house where you can go and say all your
criminals only.
Criminals only. You could say all your naughty things about me. Oh, by the way, I had a microphone in that room the whole time. It's like naughty things only, guys. It's such a funny thing. Like,
it's the best advertising.
What do you think is going to happen? Don't go on the naughty things only
secret
app.
Chat room, pedophiles only. Say whatever you want in there.
But also, what's wrong with walkie-talkies? Bikies?
What's wrong with talking in person? Look, when we were doing our Pine Gap thing, we were very, very careful. The entire planning process was entirely done in person with our phones away.
Yep.
We were just, because we knew that if there was any word of us just like going there as YouTubers, we'd be fucking stifled from the start.
Yeah, and when we were in separate houses, we did the old bean can with a string, and we would check the string every single day to make sure no one had put another piece of string on it.
Yeah, no one had tapped our string.
And it's hard to do, but it's like you got to do it to stay safe.
Exactly. It's precautions. And also, like, I'm sorry, this is survival of the fittest. When we're talking about drug dealing, like, you can't be being this sloppy.
Someone said bring back talking in code. Have we told the North Korean talking in code story
that
on
was
stream?
Funny. Yeah.
So this bring back talking in code, when me and Alexa were in North Korea, all the tourists there told us that the hotel rooms we were staying in were bugged and that they were listening to our conversations. So Alexa and I, one of the nights, were just like, oh, when we get up to our room, we said this before we're in the hotel, we're like, when we get up and we close the door, we are going to only talk in gibberish.
But this was us speaking very quietly to each other on the bus when we were like away from anyone hearing us.
Yeah.
We were just like, okay, once we come in, nothing but gibberish. We're just going to be like, so
then we literally talked for hours
like Hassan talks like.
in the hotel room, just going just
like all night for hours, like we would just not let out. We'd just be saying nonsense to each other and pretending.
But it was kind of fun because you kind of, after a while of doing it, can like slightly understand what the person's saying, just because you're like, oh yeah, if I go, and they respond, you're like,
okay, we've established the language.
I'm just hoping that there was a North Korean guy just flipping through books, just being like, what language is this?
What are these guys speaking?
So bring back that, talking in code. Sorry, should I keep reading the telegram?
Yeah, so I'm going to get some food.
So,
do you know what you want? You don't want anything.
No, I already ate. So,
unbelievable.
Enough of Telegram's impunity, said one of the investigators, adding they were surprised that Mr. Durov had come to Paris knowing man or Telegram apparently has committed to never disclosing any information about its users. Said at the time the platform had more than 900 million active users.
Wait, what? Is that like World of Warcraft numbers?
That's your version.
That's my understanding of a big online platform.
That's a big.
How many people playing World of Warcraft? Might have been 1 billion at one point. No.
You think 1 in 7 people in the world was playing World of Warcraft?
Well, I was playing it.
It's not 1 billion people.
12 million subscribers. So this had more than WoW. Okay, well, it's a real fucking app.
It's a real game.
And they're all doing child porn on there.
That's
crazy. Only some of the people in WoW were doing that.
Yeah, wow. Telegram allows groups of up to 200,000 members, which has led to accusations that it makes it easier for false information to spread virally, as well as used to disseminate neo-Nazi, pedophilia, conspiracy, and terrorist content. But I mean, yes, that's true, but that's true.
It's not the
social media.
Yeah, but also, it's not the fact that you can have a group of 200,000 members.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean you're going to be Nazis.
Yeah,
they're going to be Nazis if there's no fucking community guidelines.
Yes.
Which is why we're so thankful to Twitch for the terms of service guidelines that we abide by.
Which is why we are not pedophiles.
Yep. Thank you, Twitch.
Thank you, Twitch.
Although, I did hear something about a doctor disrespect at some point.
Oh, that is right. When talking about doctors.
Okay.
All right. What can you
Okay.
Can you give me the juicy information?
Yeah. Well, that's just it. So we don't know anything yet. He's just been arrested in France.
Yep.
So we'll see what happens at the actual trial.